Hello, my friends. Welcome back. I took a little break to go outside and exercise, and now we are back for a math lesson. So, let's get started. Count by tens. Bum, 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 bum. Get ready. Here we go. Ready. I want to hear you sing. Count 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. That's how you count by tens. Do it again. Go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. That's how you count by tens. Good job. I hope you were singing at home. All right, if I were at school, the meteorologist would go and look out the window, and they would be able to tell what kind of weather it is today. Now, I was just outside, and it is sunny, and it's warm. It's supposed to be 70 degrees today, and it feels pretty warm right now. It might already be 70 degrees, so please make sure when you have a chance today, sorry, Ms. Walker's throat scratching, that you get outside and do some running around, use some of your energy, okay? So if we were at school, the meteorologist would report it's sunny and it is warm, and Weather Frog could be in short sleeves today. That's how warm it is. What season are we in? So let's sing that season song. Get out your four. 4 seasons in a year. I can name all 4. Do you wanna hear? Let's get ready and say them all. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. So we are in the season of spring. And in the spring, we know that the weather starts to get warmer as we prepare for summer, because it goes in that cycle. Winter, spring, summer, fall. And then it repeats. And repeats and repeats over and over again in that cycle. All right, we are ready to get started for today. I was talking with one of my friends who's also a teacher. Her name's Miss Sims. Shout out to Miss Sims if she's watching this today. And we were talking about number lines. And she had this really great idea about making a chart for her friends in her class about the number line and how you can use that to help you to be a good mathematician. So I want you to take a peek up here. At school, we have these on our name tags. You have a number line that actually goes all the way to 20. And when I use a number line, I can talk about numbers that are greater, more, talk about numbers that are less, smaller. So I'm just going to write a little arrow down here. Let me pick a different color. If I'm traveling this way, the number is getting smaller. It is less. If I'm traveling this way, the number is getting greater. It is more. So if I choose any number on the number line and I point to it, I can count on to get more or count backwards to get less. So our job today is going to be a game called Missing Numbers. On Miss Sims' chart, she talks about how we can use a number line to figure out numbers that are missing. So I'm going to, moms and dads, upload that chart onto our Schoology page too, so that you can have that in case you want to use it for a resource at home. I can use this for all kinds of things, adding, subtracting. The number line is a resource. Say that word. Resource. So this is something at home. You could make a number line using Post-it notes or using paper and hang it up on your wall so you always have it when you're doing your math job. So here's what we're going to do today. You could get a piece of paper or a marker and a whiteboard, whatever you want to do. I am going to write some numbers, but 1 or 2 is going to be missing. Your job is to use the number line to figure out which number is missing. Okay, so if you don't have your materials, pause me and go get them and come on back. We're going to practice writing numbers to find the missing number. Okay, I'm going to start off kind of easy peasy. So I'm going to write, and then I want you to write. So here we go. I'm going to have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bink, 7. If you need to pause to catch up, you can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. What number is missing now? I could just look up and see, here's the 5, and here's the 7. What number is missing? 6. Or if I'm using what I know about numbers, I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What always and forever comes after 5? 6. And it always comes before 7. So I'm going to fill in that number. Okay, let's try another one. And I'm going to erase because I'm afraid I'm going to run out of room on the frame. So you don't have to erase unless you're using a whiteboard, then you can. All right, try this one. I'm starting at 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, and last time I didn't include them, and you don't have to either. I just wrote a comma to stop so I can pause. 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Now, if I were counting and I said 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, that doesn't make any sense. Numbers always go in the same order. So I'm going to hop up to my number line. I can see the 6, and then I can look to see what numbers are missing. What numbers are missing, my friends? You should be shouting out 7 and 8. So go ahead and fill that in. 7 and 8. Let's count it from 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Excellent job. Erase or move to a new spot on your paper. My friends, remember, at any time, you can pause me to catch up. I can't see how fast or slow you're writing, okay? So just pause if you need to. All right, try this one. Starting at 7. 7, 8, 9. At home, you should be shouting out 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. 7, 8, 9. Now, this is my counting one strategy. I don't have to have a number line. I know it's 10. Or I can look up here and start at the 7 and count on. And I see after 9 is 10. If you said 10, kiss your brain. If you didn't, make a fix to it and kiss your brain. Excellent job. All right, we're going to try one more. This one's going to be very tricky. And then I'm going to show you one strategy for adding and subtracting. We'll work on another day, probably tomorrow. Okay, here we go. I'm starting at 3. 3, 4, 6, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9. You fill in, pause me, what 2 numbers are missing. Use the number line if you need to use the number line. 3, 4, 6, 8, 9. Go. Okay, you're back. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, some friends are such good mathematicians and they're really great at mental math. You might not have needed to look at the number line at all, but the number line is a resource to help you count, to help you add, to help you subtract, to get numbers that are more and less, or like we just did, missing numbers. Okay, so let's try this really quick. Let me show you one more strategy, and then like I said, we will practice this using the number line tomorrow. All right, I'm going to do an adding problem. So we know in adding, the number's going to be greater at the end. It's going to be more at the end because I'm putting numbers together. Add means put together. Plus means put together. So let's just focus in on those for right now. So I've got my plus. I'm going to have a starting number plus another number, and then it's going to equal my sum. Now, you do not need to write this. We're just going to practice together. So eyeballs up here. I'm going to pick a number. Let's go 3. So I've got a 3. And then I want to add 5. So I know when I add, I'm going to hop forward on the number line because then the number is going to get greater. So I'm going to start at the 3. Hop forward 5. Count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What number did I land on? 8. And that's my answer. So this is another strategy. If you were showing how you know, remember when we did our story problems and you had to draw me a picture and I said, that's how I know that you have the right answer. This is another strategy. Could you draw a number line and to show how your work is going and how you got your answer? Absolutely. So I started at the 3 and I counted on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's my answer. Okay, so that's how I do it with adding. Let's do one more like that, and then I'm going to show you subtracting. All right, today, now I'm going to do 6. So 6 plus, 3 equals, and I'm going to figure out my number. So you might have this in your mental math again right away, but I need to show how I know. So I'm going to start at 6. Hop forward 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. What's the number? 9. So I am using my number line to show how I know. It's a resource to me. Okay, let's try subtracting. Now my brain knows when I subtract, the number gets smaller. Subtract means take away. Minus means take away. So I've got to hop back so that the number is less. Where's my lid? I was going to use a different marker color. There it is. Okay, let's try this one. So I'm going to have a number minus another number equals, and then my number here is going to be smaller. So let's start with, I'm going to do 9. So I would start out here on the 9. I want to hop back 7. Okay, so I'm on the 9. I'm subtracting, so I'm going to travel backwards. Here we go for 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where'd I end up? You should be saying 2, 2, 2, 2. I ended up on the 2. So my answer is 2. 9 minus 7 equals 2. Could I draw a picture and cross out 7? Absolutely. But this is the strategy for using your number line. Let's do one more, and then math's going to be done for today. You're stuck with me. I hope your eyeballs are still focusing, and you're doing a great job. All right. So I have a number minus another number equals the smaller number. All right. Let's go 4. So I'm starting out with 4, and I'm just going to subtract 1. That's an easy one. I have to hop back one time. Bink. What number did I end up on? 3. So my final number is 3. 4 minus 1 equals 3. I was on the 4. I hopped back 1. My answer is 3. And I would kiss my brain for that because that is great mathematical thinking and math talking. That's one of our standards of mathematical practice. Using your number talk, your math talk. All right, my friends, that is all I have for you for math today. Get outside, enjoy the beautiful weather. Remember, I'm going to record 2 more videos tomorrow because we don't have any school on Friday. So I will see you again tomorrow. And my friends, I will see you tonight for a bedtime story. Mwah.